What's going on, guys? Blazing Tech here today in my third gen 2017 Tacoma 5-speed 4-cylinder 4-wheel drive. And today we're going to be mainly talking about my mount that I use on my Tacoma. Now, I'm active on a lot of Facebook pages and forums, and a lot of the mounts that they were recommending me to use were actually really expensive. So I took it on myself to go ahead and purchase a mount, and I'll leave it in the link down below to Amazon. It's called the Aonkey, if I can spell today, Aonkey, the Aonkey, I guess just car mount. And it's designed for a plus size iPhone. Now it'll easily fit a regular size iPhone, as you can see here. It's designed to kind of clamp the phone in, and it's got a ridge down there as well. So it does its job really well. We're going to be doing a little bit of city driving here, and then I'm going to be doing some highway driving. And my hope for this video is for you guys to see how stable the mount actually is. Now, I'm about 5'7", I've got a regular wingspan, and I can touch you guys very, very easily here and just have to lean forward a little bit. And to me, I set it up to where the viewing angle was perfect. Now, in my Tacoma, my dash is a little, it flattens out at some areas because it's a truck, and maybe in your dash too, it will flatten out. I know that in my 2017 WRX, there was no place where the dash flattened out at all. So this would not be a very good mount for that. But if you have a flat dash, this should work in your Tacoma or any other car that you may want to add this to. So I'm just going down some residential streets, and yeah, I'll just talk to you guys. You can see how wobbly or how, stable the mount is for you, and kind of see if it's good for you or not. I recommend it. I use it with my iPhone 8 Plus. And I use it with a spec candy shell grip case, the clear one, and then I also have used it with the Apple OEM leather case as well. Now, it would work with a regular phone too without a case. I just kind of like to use it with a case just for some reassurance, I guess you could say. And it does give it a really good grip because of that notch. And I'll show you guys that in a second. The notch really gives it the superior grip. Now it's got it right there. It's got a groove on the bottom and then a notch on the top clamp. So the only clamp that moves is the top right there. So it'll open like this, and then it can go as wide or it can be as wide or as narrow as your phone needs to be. So it's not designated for an iPhone. You can use a Galaxy or whatever. I just use it with my plus size iPhone, and it works out great. It's really designed to be used in the horizontal viewing mode, and that's the way that I like to have my phone when I'm in the car. Now, I have used other mounts in the past, and I always like the horizontal viewing position, but if you guys don't like that, to each their own. This probably isn't the one for you. Because of what the material is on the dash on the Tacoma, I can kind of move this around a little bit, and it's not completely stable. I'm just using the 3M adhesive that was supplied by Aonkey, the company. Not Aonkey, Aonkey. It's really weird. And the mount itself kind of has some play in it, so I feel like it does its own stabilizing. So instead of being firm onto the dash, it does have a little bit of play, and I feel like it absorbs a lot of the shock and a lot of the bumps that it wouldn't if it was completely stable. And the price is great too. I believe I paid less than $14 for this, and now prices do fluctuate on Amazon, so I don't want to say a price and it not be there. I think the case is worth right there, 15 or less. And it's a lot cheaper than a lot of other options for the Tacoma, the third gen Tacoma. Exactly. It's a lot cheaper than a lot of the other options that I've been seeing out there, and I think it does the job just perfectly. And you guys will see now. I'm gonna get up to freeway speed here to get onto the on-ramp first. I will say this though, and don't take offense to this if you're from NorCal, SoCal drivers are much better than NorCal drivers, but the people in NorCal are much nicer than the people in SoCal. So that may have some correlation, but people here don't really know how to drive, in my opinion. So anyway, getting onto my on-ramp here. Whee! And you can imagine how much fun I had on on-ramps with my WRX, and now I've got to be really tame here because I don't want to flip my truck. But as long as it's manual, you're gonna have some fun. Go, you little 2.7, go. And I will do a video about my truck really soon, but I just want to have some more experience with it and not really talk about it as a new thing to me, because when you review something and you haven't had it for very long, obviously you're gonna love it, but after a while you're gonna know whether it's good or not. Alright guys, so here we are. I am doing 70 miles per hour, 71, 72, and I think the mount, there is some play. You know, the phone is wobbling a little bit, but I think it's perfect for, you know, using your maps, using your GPS, you know, even making video calls. You could even watch a movie if your phone is big enough. You can watch a movie and drive, you know, just plug it in, and honestly, I think this mount is amazing for the price. I think it's absolutely perfect for a 3rd gen Tacoma, and whatever other cars you can get this mount into, I'd highly recommend it. Anyway, guys, Blazing Tech, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.